It's chess time, everybody. Hopping in to the 3-minute pool. Going up against a 2489 rated opponent. The dominant... I don't get any points. He aborted. The dominant player. Come on. He doesn't want to play with me. Okay, let's get back to business. Going up against Sabar Jafari, who hopefully wants to play with me. Against the Scandinavian, for lack of better ideas, I've been playing this. Wow, F5. That looks like not good. But let's see if I can prove it. Now, this is obvious, but why would I play an obvious move when I could play here? I think this doesn't make any sense at all, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I have Queen H5, but it's very bad. Let's go here. Do I provoke G6? Why not? Let's provoke G6. And then let's offer another pawn. And we know in the back of our mind that we got this. Is this like good already? Let's castle and let's just push. Let's see what happens. So if I push, take, I mean, I don't know. It should just be very strong, I suspect. I take back. There's a pin on the E file. I got a bishop and a rook. And the only way that this opening is going to work, bishop takes, is if we get some sort of huge initiative. And I mean, look at this structure. Guy hasn't developed anything. That being said, I just a couple, 1 or 2 accuracies here, and then we really got something grooving here. What to do about that move? I don't know. Okay, I'm just going all the way back. So I'm a little bit worried that that was not my most accurate move there. And want to be able to put this guy here sometimes. If this bishop moves this way, maybe I put this guy here, just to prevent any castling. As long as they're not allowed to castle, I think we're going to be doing very well. Just got 1 rook to potentially bring into the game. Not getting checkmated is also on my list of things to do. He's going to try to go on the queen side. Don't know why I would care, but maybe I do. He's going to castle queenside. So I can take this back, but I'm not going to do that. I didn't come all this way for that. Let me go here. So the knight is pinned now. So I have a move like putting this guy somewhere maybe to get some more pressure. Let's stop this thing from moving. I don't know how he really untangles from all of this. If only I could put my pawn here. This is, I mean, So if I go here, I'm threatening to just win. So this is a huge threat. I mean, I don't know how you really stop it. It's very hard to stop. So, okay, they find this move. Wow, okay. Cool. They do see that. Okay, wait, I go here. They're going to mess up here for sure. I can already see how it's going to go down. All of this is going to take. They're going to take here. I'm going to checkmate them. So I don't think that they have b5. I just take. And you cannot take this. And I'm threatening to take your knight. And then checkmate you. So I think I have too many threats here. Alternatively, I also have the crisscross checkmate. Is this a Boden's mate? This is not a Boden's mate because it's not a bishop, or is it still? I'm threatening the crisscross applesauce checkmate. So even if you take my knight, it's also just directly checkmate. This actually was a pretty cool game. I liked. I mean, I know we're gonna ask the engine is gonna say you played absolutely horrible, but for a just a gambit that we're making up on the fly, this one worked out really, really well, and I don't think that you can stop this. Oh wow, he stopped one of the mates. Oh, so this one, is this Anderson's mate? What is this called? Or is that only if it's a rook? I don't know all of the names of my mates, but look, we got there in the end. So if you're looking for something really fun to play against the Scandinavian, or something that you can play if you're a D4 player and they play E5, you can play the Blackmar Deemer. And when I play the Blackmar Deemer, I never know what I'm doing. I just know that you're bringing this guy out and you're trying to put pressure and, you know, you got some idea of F3. And my opponent played F5, which really strikes me as kind of weird for somebody at this level to be playing. It doesn't seem like a very good move, but whatever, we go on. It says they have some advantage, so maybe they know something here. And then after takes, I already have a pretty big advantage. I mean, you just take this with the knight. This is the absolute correct way of doing it. But I thought it would be fun to try to offer another pawn. So I'm down 2 pawns at this moment. And then it's, you know, it looks kind of like some sort of Dutch position where I've just gambited all of my pawns for like a really quick initiative, and I'm just going to bring my stuff out and try to get castled really quick. Well, I decided to give this check, decided to go back to E2. If you do take here, there's at least bishop to D5. Is there anything worse than that? Or sorry, bishop to E5. This is just winning on the spot. So instead they played knight to F6. I got castled. Now they went with C6. And I think when they played this, they must have been thinking that they stopped me from playing D5. But D5 is still super strong here. And I'm not sure what they were meant to do. It's time to start trying to trade these pieces. So instead of going for this, which didn't actually stop D5, it's time to try to trade pieces. But I think this is a hard move to play, trading dark squared bishops when you've, you know, created a million dark squared weaknesses. But that would have maybe been better for the opponent. Instead, they played C6. I played D5. They took, which also probably doesn't help very much. I took back with my bishop. So far, we're playing tremendous. Queen B5 I saw, but didn't really go for it. I thought that they might be able to play here, and I was confused. I don't know. I was trying to, like, do this, and I guess this does work for me. What was I concerned about? I don't know. I think it was just a miscalculation based off of, like, bishop D7 and something. I mean, there's going to be a lot of things here that I think are very strong. But I couldn't quite work it out, so I put my bishop all the way back. Knight comes out, knight F3. H4 is always an idea that I have in the back of my mind, but here I'm trying to just prevent them from castling. Now I noticed that they're attempting to checkmate me, so I said no to that. Brought my rook in. What else is better? Bishop F4, I don't really understand. Let's say that they castle, for example. Now we can sack here, and after this, take here, and then bring in all of our rooks. And okay, something like this is very, very strong. G5, best move. Okay, so there's so many different ways of doing this. Queen C4 worked out just fine. Knight came in, and this is actually a mistake. So we played pretty horrible. Man, it felt like I was playing good. I played horrible. Knight to E5. Okay, maybe it's fine. And then, so my threat, if I hit X, it says H4, King B1. In my mind, I was threatening to play bishop to A4 and then just simply take this. Like, if they do nothing, I was gonna go here. And then if they do nothing, I can start taking this. And you know, something like this is just like game over. Obviously, if you don't have to go for all these trades, but I thought like, okay, bishop A4 and we're going to be winning. And I think my opponent must have seen bishop A4 as an idea. So they played A6. I think that's why they did it. But then I still played bishop A4. And I'm obviously just about to take here. It's just as bad as it was before. But after B5, I can sacrifice this, take it back. And now there's no way to resist the mate because I'm threatening to go here. And then if your knight moves, I'm threatening to go here. So the best is to give away your queen. You can give away your queen a couple times just to make sure. But there's really nothing that black is able to do. So they tried something random, and I was able to checkmate them. So if you did like that, help me out by hitting that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. See you next time.